The Senate has passed a bill to keep daylight saving time in effect. Washington, D.C. You may soon be able to avoid changing your clocks for daylight saving time every 2 years. The Sunshine Protection Act, which would permanently extend daylight saving time, DST, from 8 to 12 months of the year, was unanimously passed by the Senate on Tuesday. Senator Marco Rubio, R. Florida, and 7 other bipartisan members of Congress initially presented the measure in January 2021, and it was reintroduced in March by Rubio and 7 other bipartisan members of Congress. The ritual of changing the clock back and forth, and the disturbance that comes with it, Rubio said on Tuesday. After a while, one has to ask themselves, why do we keep doing it? What are we doing? He stated in 2023, the law would make daylight saving time permanent throughout the United States. Representative Vern Buchanan, R. Florida, who proposed the bill in the House last year, told USA Today on Tuesday that he will write to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D. California, requesting that the bill be considered immediately. Making daylight saving time permanent has huge health and economic benefits, according to Buchanan. Florida and 17 other states have already taken steps to implement DST year-round, but they will need legislative approval to do so. It's past time to put an end to the archaic habit of changing our clocks twice a year. The decision to end the time change is based on public sentiment. Only 25% of Americans said they liked to move back and forth between regular and daylight saving time, according to a study conducted by the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research in October 2021. However, 43% of survey respondents said they wanted standard time to be the time for the full year, the hours observed roughly from November to March. Meanwhile, 32% said they would prefer daylight saving time to be used all year, despite the fact that most of the United States switched to it on Sunday at 2 a.m. local time. DST began in 1918, as a procedure that was designed to save energy, and we've altered it since then, according to Rubio. DST, which used to span 6 months but is now 8, clearly shows you where people's preference is, he said. I believe that the majority of Americans would prefer to end the back and forth switching, Rubio stated the following. But, beyond that, I believe their preference is to make daylight saving time permanent, at least based on today's vote and what we've heard. I'm hoping that this will go to the House of Representatives after today and that they will act promptly on it, Rubio added. I realize this isn't the most pressing issue facing America, but it's one of those subjects where there's a lot of consensus. Many folks are probably wondering why it took so long to get here. Rubio introduced the bill with unanimous support. There were no objections, and it was approved. When no one opposed, Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema, D. Arizona, who was functioning as acting Senate president at the time, whispered an enthusiastic, yes. DST is not observed in Arizona except for Navajo reservations. In Hawaii, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, Guam, and the Northern Marianas, there is no time change. Dylan Bell and Ledge King, USA Today, and the Associated Press contributed to this report.